I haven't got a passport at the moment because it's completely stuck in the British backlog of passports that's going on. But I still do quite a lot of travelling. The kind of travelling that I do is over the intellectual landscape by joining a mailing list, a listserv distributed newsgroup. Sometimes it's one that's reflected on a newsgroup that you can sign up to with a newsreader. But mainly I prefer the ones which are a little mailing list that's a private email discussion, because you get more of a feeling of privacy, and a proper clique develops, a real sense that this is a group of people with a shared values. And you can experience a different culture in that it's a particular kind of subculture rather than a national culture. And I think they're very pure cultures, probably because they're smaller and less diverse than a nation is. The first one that I joined was actually, for practical reasons, I went deaf for a few weeks. It turned out to be something that could be reversed, but for a couple of weeks I was, pretty much completely deaf, and I didn't know whether this was going to be a permanent condition. And so I thought, well, either I can go, oh, woe is me, and put my life on hold for 2 weeks, or I can go for it. And I thought, well, if I'm going to get better, then that's great, and I may as well use this as an opportunity to find out as much as possible about what it's like to be deaf as I can. Or I can just start learning now. If I'm not going to get better, I may as well get the hang of it right off. So I read a lot of books about being deaf, and through them I discovered Deaflist and joined their mailing list and discovered that that really is another culture. I think much more than any of the other ones I've joined since. There's a nation of deaf, and they have a whole set of, because it's communication problems with the hearing world, but there's an enormous set of issues. There's goodies and baddies and political correctness and threats to the society and issues of tolerance towards other societies and internally. It's absolutely fascinating. It's the whole world in microcosm, and it was a thrilling few weeks. As it was, I got better and decided to move on and dip into somebody else's culture, and that was how the habit got started. It's really great. I'd recommend it to anyone.